Hey guys, FPSmaster here. Today we're going to basically talk about most popular stuff right now, like World War II, Fortnite, or anything you guys want to suggest in the comments below. So, what do you want to say about it? You.
Well, it all depends on what game.
World War II.
Let's start off with the more recently.
Most popular,
The more recently.
World War II,
Monkeys.
yeah, World War II is pretty interesting and all.
It is.
It's definitely a step up from in
Yeah,
zombies. It's definitely a
stepped
step up.
from
But
Black
to be
Ops
honest,
3.
I would wish that they had more. It was less drop shotting.
Yes.
Everybody does that. Cause I understand the jumping around corners.
Yeah.
But all
That's
everybody
what
ever
different.
does to that, and one thing all everybody ever does is drop shot or corner or jump around every corner.
That's true.
Oh my god, you don't need to catch me doing that.
Anyway, yeah.
And then also, they should make
Fortnite.
it so it shouldn't matter, like, the guns, because some guns are crazily outshoot any other gun and destroy them. Like, the Type 100 is really good, but there's guns that I've seen people use that'll shit on the Type 100, but I can't, there's guns that should be people actually be shitting on the Type 100 just ain't cutting it.
Right. Well, Fortnite is a good... It can be a good game, but when it makes you mad, you just want to... You just use them bullshit weapons.
You know, it's just
Bullshit weapons, eh?
now when I think of World War II, I only really play Call of Duty for zombies. That's
the only thing.
so.
That's true.
Now for zombies, it's a giant step up from just the regular old format. I mean.
Oh, so you dissing on Treyarch now, huh?
Yeah.
Why are you dissing on Treyarch?
Because they're just using the same format for every zombies game, with just like changing up a little bit of it.
Exactly,
like, making
but
minor changes.
this is their first actual zombie creation for the people who created World War II. So you gotta understand how much you bet if they make another sequel to World War II, how much you bet they're gonna make the exact same format, just different maps and stuff.
Touche.
Because there's just too much because of how fast they come out with the games that it'll take them way too long to change the format for every game. Plus, it won't be the same. Like, if you're making a series, it's not going to be the same if you switch up the format every time.
True.
The format was a little different, but he kept it pretty much the same. Like, if you switch up the format, then you got to think about new characters, whole new areas. And if you change the characters, people are going to be like, what the fuck happened to the other ones? Treyarch kept the same characters, so therefore he kind of kept the same format, so they followed the same storyline, so you won't have to change their personalities.
Yeah. Also, I like the character development in zombies.
Yeah.
Character's really good. Now, in others, what else should we talk about? Flames.
But I'll probably more prefer just solo and duo.
So you'd rather prefer 50-50 to just kind of be there because
It's alright.
Oh, boy.
But when you get matched up with random players, that's just not me.
Yeah, the only real time you're gonna win is if you're queued up with your friends.
Yeah, that's the only time. But you can win some solos too, because like Rhino Crunch, he said he plays a lot of. Sometimes he will play some duos, but not a lot. But he says solos a little more better because when you have to say something, and sometimes I like to I'm a stealer. I like to get a lot of kills.
Steal people's skills.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's just me.
You've done that a few times to me.
I prefer solo and duos and squads.
Okay. Anyway, on another pretty still trending game, Overwatch. What's your opinion on it?
It's a good game. If you get used to it and you're good to it, you can get good at the game. Overwatch is a pretty decent game.
It's a really good game and all. It just gets boring after a while.
Yeah, when you get too good at it.
That's all games though in general.
All games are.
Like, there's no game that'll constantly keep you entertained. Like Minecraft, that keeps you entertained for a while, but once you get set up,
it's just kind of boring.
It's just boring.
Yeah.
Once you get all diamond stuff or get a couple diamond, like once you get a diamond sword and enchant that, you don't even need anything else diamond besides a pickaxe. Once you get those, you're pretty much set because you can already go and kill the ender dragon.
Yeah.
Because all you would need is maybe a bow and a couple arrows, so you can build the ones that you can't shoot from the ground with the cages. You can build a couple of blocks back, break the cage, and then go back those blocks and then shoot the crystal.
That's true too. Yeah.
But really, besides that, it gets extremely boring. Like, there's no new challenges. If they should do anything, they should add new bosses or new things, or give it more of an objective. I know it's a free realm world. They should also kind of give it to the ability where if you're sick of their free mode, kind of give it where you have an objective based one, like where you still survive and stuff, but it gives you an objective, and it's more like They should kind of bring like a Walking Dead thing to do it, like Crafting
Bro,
Dead.
like
Crafting Dead
yes,
stuff. They should
bro.
bring that same kind of survival mode into it.
Definitely.
Where you can actually find water and the resources, like they regenerate over time, but they're never the same area. And you
Like
you can't stay there for very long. They should give you a limit. You have to learn how to do it, and you have to get friends. You can't just play that solo. Solo would be too easy. You got to get friends, so then you got to learn how to split stuff up. You have to learn how to communicate, work together to survive, and they should make it so they're not extremely easy to kill. Like any COD game, like if you play COD or the zombies or like that, or even just regular Minecraft, all the mobs are easy. None of them are really gonna kill you because you're good at the game. They should make it where they adapt to your skill level. Like they become, if you're an experienced player and you're good at it, they should make so those zombies are harder, stronger, and they move more randomly instead of just straight for you and really slow. They should give them so they have some speed.
So like
The Walking Dead.
And they kind of real life where like they kind of move around and try to avoid being killed, so they're not just dead on. Because if they're walking straight at you, that's too easy.
Right?
Like I understand them coming straight at you in a hallway, but if they're in an open world, in an open space, they shouldn't just walk straight forwards. They should kind of move around, move side to side, kind of move zigzag through stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe they should at least not even really be able to open doors, but be able to break them down after a limited time.
Right.
Like if enough of them are piled up, they should be able to break down walls and stuff if enough of them get piled up.
Well,
it's
they
like
do
Walking Dead, like the fence at the prison.
Yeah, exactly. Enough of them piled up, they should be able to break down those wooden walls and stuff like that and fences. Yeah. And they should also kind of give you the ability to kind of have like, not build extremely defenses, like, but if you build like if you get a home base in a good area, just have it where you can put up like, you can station stuff to be able to help defend while if you're trying to do some other stuff inside or build up. You have it like where you can place like you can get people like computer AI players that you can get or use, and then you can kind of have them sit kind of like as guards. Or you should have it where you can get like little turrets and stuff that you can place.
Yeah.
Or little turrets that would take really long stuff and are really hard to find and come across to craft into it to make a turret that sits there. Because if they made it so you played by yourself, it'd be way too hard because then you have to worry about building, you have to worry about them coming up behind you, you'd have to worry about fortifying stuff, and then you also have to worry about them where they're at all times.
Right.
If they made it so you have to have teammates, at least one.
Right.
There should always be the option to go into a random world instead of just playing on random, but it'd match you with someone that's playing it. And if you're using a mic, it should match you with someone that's using a mic.
Right.
And if you're not using a mic, it should match you with someone that's not using a mic.
True.
So people that are using mics can communicate, and then the ones that aren't.
Yeah, team communication is important in a lot.
Like Fortnite. Like
Fortnite communication is key to a lot of success.
Like
it's too key.
Like Garfield hasn't played. Well, Masters hasn't played it a lot, but Overwatch, you definitely need team communication, especially in competitive. It's a great
COD,
addition.
like World War II. Every COD you had to have, like if you wanna, like say you're in a clan, you definitely have to have people with mics, so you can tell them where they're at, what place they're at. Yes, call outs. What Scumpy does and
like Optic and
all those big
clans.
Yeah, clans.
So what y'all's take on Destiny 2 though?
Destiny, I've seen it before. That's pretty.
I haven't played it yet. I was gonna play the beta, but then.
But just going off the graphics and what you've seen, like video games.
Yeah, the graphics are
what do you think of the game?
The graphics are beautiful.
Yeah, the graphics. Yeah, it is good.
Like what's y'all like? If you were guys that were going to play the game,
I'd say how
what would you say about it? Like, do you like how it works together and how it's put together?
Yeah,
the plot. Because I've personally played the game. I love the game.
Mm-hmm.
But in Destiny 2, it's all based off of like how you prefer. If you like preferring running into battle and taking a bunch of damage, and being able to take a bunch of damage before dying, the Titan's your choice.
Yeah.
Because he can run in there, he can slam, he can use his Titan slam, he can throw a bunch of stuff. He can use a shield. He has a bunch of good stuff. Mm-hmm. And then the Warlock is a mixture. Like he can take some good damage, and he can also dish some good damage. And he's like a medium range person. Like he's good up close too, but then he's also good at medium ranged. Like the Hunter.
So it's a lot like
the Hunter's close range, but extremely fast and can't take much damage. But he's extremely fast, so he's good if you're trying to do time. If you're trying to do time things like or just fly through stages of the campaign or trying to fly through strikes and stuff. Like he's really good for that. Titan's the slowest, but he can take the most damage, which can really be helpful if you're trying to revive teammates. He can run out there and distract everybody, kind of, or have most of them focus on him, or the boss for that area, like if you're doing a strike, like the main boss could focus on him while you're reviving people, so you're not getting destroyed.
Yeah.
But the weapons and stuff, the weapons are pretty decent. It all depends on if you prefer scout rifles. Scout rifles are strong, and they're good at medium and long range.
So like assault rifles in shooting games.
They're decent. They're decent at close range, but they're not the best. They also have assault rifle, actual ARs. They can be good at range, but they're better up close and medium range. And then they have like submachine guns that you can use that are really good at close range, fast fire rate. They have shotguns that you can use, snipers.
A great variety of weapons.
Grenade launchers. Yeah, it's pretty much all around. And it's some things. And the only another thing I don't think about is there are like the strike and the raid and the trials of the 9. You can't do those unless you have friends that are playing.
Yeah.
Like the strike, you only need 3 players, but it's a 15-minute thing. You have to have them in your fire team.
Well,
the same as the raid. You need 6 players for that, but that doesn't have a time limit. But you need 6 players, and they all need to be in the fire team.
Well, anyway,
same as the trials of the 9.
Well, I just don't like how incomplete the game can be. For some games, like Star Wars Battlefront 2, you have to pay a whole bunch of money and crap like that just to get a few characters and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if you heard about that, but they're actually like upping the price, I'm pretty sure, for some characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's another.
And you can't even like get the coins. You have to buy the coins in order to purchase the character, which I think is pretty BS.
Yeah, that really is.
Same with Destiny. You have to like purchase the story mode. You have to do all that. I just don't like how that works.
For Destiny 2, you have pretty much everything starting, but it's all games. When they come out, the expansions, all games you have to buy them. That's just games in general. There's no game that has that ability where they come out with an expansion and you don't have to buy it. Some games have that ability where you can try them. But Destiny, the only thing you really have to buy, like you can buy silver and stuff to buy crates and like buy bright engrams and stuff to use, but you don't have to. Like you can earn them once you reach 20. You can earn them by leveling up. If you don't have the first expansion, which increases your level to 25 instead of 20. But you can also earn exotics, legendaries, and all that from jobs, but they're like, rare. They're not common. Like you're not gonna get them all the time. Like legendaries, if you turn stuff into heroics, you have a higher chance you can get tokens that you can use for you and your fire team to get better XP and better loot drops, and you can stack them with kind of stack them. So it all depends on what you are looking for in Destiny. Because altogether, I would say it's a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are going on to creepy experiences we have experienced so far in our lifetime.
Yeah, let's see. I was about 9 years old when this happened. And I was with my friends and stuff. And you know how kids are when they're younger, stupid, arrogant, want to do stuff that they see on YouTube, like
really?
Ouija boards and all these challenges. Well, basically I was saying it started with the challenges, and we decided to play at the cemetery, as I was saying. But I'm going to sum this up because it can be a pretty long story. So basically we ended up getting a hold of Zozo. He was doing his rainbow effect for about 5 minutes. The board was levitating, the board started levitating and stuff, and his girlfriend ended up getting a long scratch down the side of her body. And then my friend also ended up getting the word Zozo carved in the back of his leg, which was extremely terrifying. So we all took off running, and we've never touched a Ouija board since.
So this is a story of when I was around maybe 5-ish. I don't quite remember my age. I used to, but as of right now, I don't. So, when I was 5 years old, there was a pentagon-shaped structure made out of wood in my backyard. Now, also in my backyard, there was woods, where you could find deer, raccoons, all that kind of stuff. Now, when I was younger, I used to love walking through the woods, just looking at the deer, all having a whole bunch of fun, And then, one night, I was asleep in my room. Now, my little brother, Orion, was like 2 years old at the time. And when I was laying down, I woke up at around maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. That's just an estimate, but I don't remember the time either. Remember, this was about a good 7 years ago. 7 or 8 years ago. Anyway, I heard a strange noise, kind of like a deer screaming. if you've ever heard one, you should know what I'm talking about.
I never heard a deer scream in my life.
So, me thinking I was the brave big boy I was, I decided I'd check it out. And,
You're an idiot already.
Yep.
Why would you go out to the night?
So,
basic white people.
So I looked up, I got out of bed and tiptoed my way over to my back door. My back door was very loud and squeaky. So when I opened up the back door, I tried my hardest just to keep it shut, to have as little noise as possible. Now, when I got out there, I still sometimes see this image. There was an engraving of certain letters within a language. I didn't know what it was. I still don't. Now, in the middle of the pentagon-shaped structure, there was a deer, a dead deer carcass, and its stomach was cut open, and the intestines were almost the intestines were coming out of its gut, and there was blood, like a circle of blood around the deer. Now, you can already tell that terrified me as a young one. So I immediately ran over into my room and hid under the covers because that at the time that's what I thought would always keep me protected. I know. And the next morning, I went over and checked outside again. I used to love running around in that pentagon-shaped thing in a circle for at least at my highest was 30 minutes running around in a circle in that pentagon. I walk over there, nothing's there. Deer gone, no bloodstains, no engravings, nothing. Ever since then, I never touched the Pentagon again, which is kind of convenient because I was also the same. Because only 2 years later we moved.
My name is Air Destroyer,
and my name is Spooks.
And you know me, FPSmaster. And we're about to do, a series of top 5 and top 10.
That's only
Put your opinion in the comments.
But if you guys don't like it,
just let us know what you guys want us to focus on, like games that are coming out, what games
movies
that
are coming out,
top movies that are out right now, or top games that are out right now.
Yeah.
Top game clips that are out right now.
Top 5 greatest kills in blank.
Yeah, top 5 greatest kills.
Or like
top scariest things out.
Put your opinion in the comments of what we should do.
Right. So this has been FPS Master here. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just subscribe. I don't like people.
I ain't gay.
Damn it. I don't brag for likes. So you guys beg wherever. You guys can dislike, I really don't care. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.